We are here with our next guest who just might love Christmas as much as we do, which is saying a lot, everybody. After appearing in several Hallmark movies over the past few years, she's very excited to be starring in her very first Hallmark Christmas movie from A Godwink Christmas, Meant for Love. Please welcome back Cindy Busby. Welcome back, Cindy.
Thank you.
I mean,
Merry Christmas, Cindy.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Listen,
to
everybody,
everyone.
Cindy is a huge Christmas fanatic, self-proclaimed
Right.
Christmas fanatic.
I am.
Tell me, how does it feel? First ever Hallmark Christmas movie.
It's an honor. Thank you, Cameron.
You're welcome.
No, I'm so excited. You know, it's funny because so many Hallmark fans have been asking me for probably the last 2 years, when are you going to be in a Christmas movie? And I'm like, I don't know. And now I'm so excited to finally tell them I'm going to be in one.
Like you have something to do with it. You're
Yeah,
like, listen.
exactly. I wish I did. But now I get to tell everyone about it. And it's so special because Hallmark movies are just like Christmas in a nutshell.
That's
you know,
right.
it's just like it's sprinkled everywhere, and you're in a close-up, and Christmas is all around you, and it's just a beautiful thing.
It really is. Nobody does Christmas better than Hallmark.
That's a fact.
Christmas, and
Yep.
that is a 100% fact. All right, so let's talk about your Hallmark Christmas movie, which you're so excited about. So in the movie, you play Alice. And the movie is based on a true life story of Alice and Jack.
It is.
And it's about Godwinks, which basically are coincidences or divine interventions is the way I like to look at
Yeah.
it. Tell us a little bit about the story.
I mean, the story is just incredible. When I was reading the script, I was just like, how is this true? It's just one situation after another. I play Alice, Ben Hollingsworth plays Jack, and Olga's played by the one and only Kathy Lee Gifford.
Yes.
And yeah, it's so special. They meet each other at a party where they unsuspectedly find out that the next day they're going to the same wedding. And then there's more and more things that develop. And, you know, they're two people trying to find themselves in their lives and their work. And Alice is trying to take over the family business, but she doesn't really know if she wants to. And Jack kind of helps her find her way, which is a really beautiful story. They help each other.
And
Go ahead, Deb. Go
It's
ahead.
beyond coincidences. I mean,
Yes.
if you tried to write this, people would say, oh, no way, that wouldn't happen. And this is exactly how these people's lives unfolded.
And here's what I love about these movies, too, is that it teaches all of us to be mindful and present and to pay attention to the little signs
Yeah.
that we can see as little miracles or Godwinks for sure. And we got a clip now. You mentioned Kathy Lee Gifford. She plays your mom in the movie. She's very loving, of course, but also a little meddling, too, kind of getting in there, pushes you to go to a Christmas party
Yeah.
where you end up seeing Jack. Let's take a look.
Hey, I had a thought. Friday night, you and I should go out on the town, put on a pretty dress, high heels.
I don't know. We have to drive to the wedding in the
It's
morning.
for the Christmas schooner gala. Remember, you used to love it. You haven't been in years.
Okay, this isn't one of those surprise Alice with a charity gala that's really a way for her to meet a man and settle down things, is it?
What kind of a mother does that?
You, every 3 or 4 months?
Well, I'm right on schedule, aren't I? Listen, honey, I know Neil hurt you so bad when he moved away.
He took a job.
Yeah, but it's been over a year. You need to get yourself out there again.
She's been on 1 or 2 dates.
And I have enough things keeping me busy, so.
So perfect. Friday night. Because I already bought the tickets.
I mean, it's so good.
great.
The dynamic between you two, I really
Yeah.
believe it. Like, that's such a nice
Yeah.
chemistry you have with her. What was it like working with her? She does such a great job in this.
Honestly, she's so talented, and she is such a giving performer. Like every scene we had together, which we had a couple very intimate, very emotional scenes, and she was always right there with me. We were both, like, she would just touch my hand, and I would just be like, "Bah," like just crying. Yeah, she's a really lovely person, treats everyone with love and respect. It's a real honor to be in her presence.
Yeah, she's a maternal person.
Yes,
in general.
very.
Great
Anyone
way
who
to
knows,
describe
she's
Kathy.
so lovely and
Yeah.
wonderful, and everything you see on the morning show for so many years is really who
Yeah.
she is.
I grew up watching her, so it was really something to be, you know, to get to work with her. So the first time I met her, I was a little bit nervous, but she made me feel right at home. And she is so not the Olga character. She is not that, you know, kind of like showing up in your apartment when you least expected kind of person. She's more of like, I let my kids live their lives. Like if they want to call me, they'll call me, you know? And
That's true.
That's cool. And you get to see how great of an actress she is because of how different she is in the movie.
That's true. I know. And if you ever ask her about Cassidy and what's going on with her, I know know. I've tried this.
Yeah.
I know.
Cassidy, her boyfriend. Oh, Debbie, I don't know. Call her now.
Yes.
I'm
that's
like,
right.
oh, that's
I
very
know, it's
sweet.
awesome. I love and appreciate that. My family is like that too. So.
Yeah, and your family also loves Christmas as much as you do.
They do.
This is where your love of Christmas actually began.
Yeah.
And it goes back years.
Yes.
And I mean 50 some odd years in your family. You brought some pictures to share with us to
Yes.
just kind of explain your love of Christmas. Tell us about some of these photos, particularly
Ah.
this guy.
Whoa!
Okay, so this guy is over 50 years old. He was my stepdad's growing up, and he is an ongoing joke. Every year, my mom takes him out when we least expect it, and he just shows up in the room, and every time we're like, ah! And he's kind of like the Mona Lisa, where he's kind of looking at you from anywhere you are in the room. Like, he's just staring at you from everywhere. And my brother and I kind of tease each other, where he'll put him under the blankets in my room, and I'll, like, lift the blankets. I'll be like, oh, there he is, you know? And so he's kind of like the elf on the shelf, but, like,
Scary version?
scary.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit scary.
But he's vintage.
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean,
Santa.
He's super vintage. Like, he's
That's
really
why.
cool.
That's the only reason. Okay, we got some more photos. Take us through. I know you grew up in Montreal.
I did.
Sort of my hometown as
Yes,
well.
represent.
And you actually celebrate Christmas more on Christmas Eve than
Yeah.
Christmas Day, don't you? What's going on here?
So my family and I, now that we're older, what we do is we wait till midnight, and then at midnight we take out like horns and we'll yell out, "Merry Christmas, everyone!" And we'll like pop a bottle of bubbly open, and then at midnight we open our gifts. Now when we were younger, we would go to sleep at like 7 p.m. and our parents would be like, "When Santa comes, we're gonna wake you up, and then all the gifts will be under the tree." And so we'd wake up at midnight and be like, "Oh, why are you waking us up?" And then we'd see all the gifts and be like, "Yes!" And that was our
That's a
Christmas.
really interesting tradition.
Is that a Montreal thing?
We never did that. No. That's a New Year's Eve thing usually.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
usually a
pots
New
and
Year's Eve
pans?
thing. I want to
Yeah.
point out the guy who had a sleeveless shirt on in Montreal at Christmas time. That's a true Canadian right there. I mean, not
it's
feeling any
hot.
pain.
That's my brother.
It's -5, but it's
Yeah.
warm.
He had to cut
if
off.
you're from
I know,
Canada.
it's so true.
Well, we wanted you to continue your love of Christmas.
Yeah.
So we
Yes.
got you a little something, a little early Christmas.
We
present.
did.
We felt that your vintage Santa.
Shortbread
needed
cookies!
Yeah, we know that you love shortbread cookies. I will open these for you and allow you to get in here. We know that these are your favorite.
Shortbread cookies are my favorite.
Oh, look,
You
and
know-
they're in Christmas. Christmas.
Where do you
foods.
even
Well, look at
find-
these.
I want you to hold up your new Santa to go with your old Santa for 1 second, because
yeah.
it's
First
a
of
little
all,
bit of a
old
God wink
Santa.
in itself.
He
We
needs a
got
friend.
this Santa. We got the Santa for you before we even knew
No.
that you guys had the same taste in sweaters. Look at the difference there. Little reindeer. I
wearing
mean,
the
it
same
all
sweater.
just comes back full circle, everybody.
Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. This is amazing.
Merry Christmas.
Thank
There
you
you
so
go.
much.
Enjoy the
Vintage
cookies.
Santa will have a friend.
Yeah.
I'd be jealous a little bit.
There you go.
Every year we'll give you a new Santa. Be sure to watch A Godwink Christmas, Meant for Love. It's on Sunday, November 17th at 9/8 Central on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. And you can keep up with all of our amazing Miracles of Christmas movie premieres on a Hallmark Movie Checklist app, where you can add movies to your watch list, you can view trailers, and you can do a whole lot more. And of course, it is free on iOS and Android devices, so go ahead and download it, everybody.